Yeah. Whee!
Yeah, that was definitely a solid use of our time. JSH says read the complaint about swingy cards. I don't dislike them because they're swingy. I actually don't think Black Market is that swingy. And Tournament is kind of not swingy. It's the fact that there are opportunities available to one player that are not available to the other one. That's the thing I don't like. But
Yeah.
anyway, I think Black Market is a lot more fun because it brings so many wild and crazy possibilities. It's true that sometimes it screws a player, but I think the fun, ridiculous decks that make it worth that. I dislike Tournament more because it highlights the exclusivity problem since there are so fewer alternatives when something is unique in there. Okay, I agree with that part of it. Um, just that like when all the crazy things happen with the black market deck, it's like my opponent's doing that and I can't do it because no good reason, right? I mean, no good reason, right? Of course.
I actually don't think tournaments. Well, I think tournament is swingy, but not because of the prizes as much as getting blocked,
Sure.
which probably makes it a lot worse card in multiplayer too, because you're more likely
Oh
to
yeah.
get blocked and not more likely to win a prize.
Sure. That makes sense. I mean, swingy cards are fine. Dominion needs swingy cards. Are they my favorite cards? No, of course not. I like other cards that aren't swingy more than cards that are.
I disagree with you.
Fundamentally,
You said that Dominion needs swingy cards, and I don't agree.
okay, Dominion needs variance, and swingy cards are
I
one
actually
way to
don't
get
think it's
variance.
variance, although
Yeah, okay, any.
in definition by being a deck builder, unless you're like you can stack your entire deck, which would probably be less fun. Uh,
I don't
then
know.
yes,
It's
as
it's a tough choice for me, but like if there's a certain type of variance that can be introduced to a game to give it a different flavor, like I feel like the game as a whole is better with the possibility of that variance than without.
it's pronounced sabor.
Attacks bureaucrat trashing.
Burracrat.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Burracrat.
Burracrat.
Trashing native village. Is there any way to actually make that work?
You
Wandering
actually list
minstrel.
that as trashing? And yes, there is a way to set it up.
Opponent Burracrat. See? And
Well,
you can put your good cards there with Wandering Minstrel. Is there a way to target discard when you've drawn your deck?
there's Pearl Diver too.
Okay, so Native Village is not going to work reliably as trashing. On the other hand, there's Wandering Minstrel and Huge Draw and Great Payload. So we're going to build this um, non-trashing engine anyway. And in fact, there may be something to the whole like Native Village Wandering Minstrel thing because you can mat cards for your next turn for reliability if you've got like extra villages or extra payload or whatever. Meh, I don't know. It's not all that great. I feel like I want to open workshop and get lots of minstrels. How important is hitting 5? Well, hitting 6 is really important. Is Wandering Minstrel spam really going to help you hit 6? Not before you get the draw. Hmm. Well, I want a silver with my 3, but the question is Workshop or Wandering Minstrel with my 4. How about a kingdom with black market? Opponent plays at turn 3 and gets tournament with it. That sounds like the worst thing ever. Thanks for bringing that up.
I've had that happen.
Yeah, it's
Not
probably not fun.
100% sure about turn three, but early on, yes.
And I'm not really warm on this workshop. I'm not
I was
warm on
really
the
hoping
minstrel either, but it worked out for this
I
draw.
was really hoping that you were going to get workshop.
I don't know, just minstrel didn't seem all that much better. It's got to be bizarre over festival, right? I don't think I need the economy that badly. I'm gonna have plenty of hands where I can get like $3 cards and get silvers. Yes, give me bizarre. Now what? Merchant Guild, Festival, Bazaar. What's best here? What are those 7 cards? I got a minstrel in there, silver 2 estates, 3 coppers.
Duchy.
Duchy apparently. Who knew? Um, 3 coppers, 2 estates, minstrel, silver. So my chances of hitting 6 are 0. My chances of hitting 5 are relatively low. So I'm getting a silver or a minstrel. Yeah, this is tough, but I want the merchant guild. I'm not positive that that's the right thing. Ooh, nice. Did I do my inappropriate wandering minstrel cycling joke yet? I don't believe I've heard this joke. Hit me with it, JSH. Look at all that cycling. Look at that. Oh, so good. Thank you, deck. I hurt you. I've gotten some really good draws so far. Well, it's bizarre at this point, right? I have a hunting grounds, so the festival is not as good, especially because I already have that plus buy. Yes, give me Bazaar. Bazaar is super good. Feels like I'm ahead. Would you agree?
I think that's because you're ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that helps you, though. Well, that'll be good for next turn. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Holy crap. Yes.
You're going to be like a turn or two ahead the whole time now.
Yeah. So what's this? Hunting grounds and something else? Hunting grounds? Yeah? Uh, or another plus buy. Merchant Guild? Festival. Hunting grounds. Bazaar! Wandering Minstrel! There's something to all of them.
Masterpiece.
If
You
I was
can't even
gonna do
open
that,
it.
oh, whoa there. Let's not get too crazy here, okay? If I'm getting a masterpiece, I just want the basic package here. I don't want to be overpaying for it.
That's probably actually correct in some situation where you need it for fairgrounds, but you don't want more like treasures in your deck.
That sounds terrible. It was a bane for Young Witch once. I remember emptying the masterpiece pile.
Well, I've emptied the masterpiece pile plenty.
Well, without overpaying for most of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, usually because of Theodom.
Yeah. I feel like I really want to get a plus buy here.
Yeah, I would get a festival if I were you, but
It's either that or Merchant Guild. Merchant Guild is slightly more aggressive, but eh, I don't want to be aggressive right now. I'm winning. It's gonna be the festival.
hooray.
Oh, hunting grounds.
Yeah, I think you're about 2 turns ahead of me now, which is pretty bad for me.
Yeah, I would agree. I can have up to 16. That's a 6 and 2 fives. That sounds reasonable. Bizarre Merchant Guild hunting grounds, I think.
That's what
That's
I would
probably
do.
fine. I guess thinking about this, and I did not spend both of my coin tokens, so I'll get a
Well, you
minstrel
can get a
instead of a
minstrel,
bizarre.
that's fine.
May actually even be better than bizarre, now that I think about it. Good job, Adam. I guess I guess the gain and play shenanigans aren't really all that good here. It just seems standard ultra power is what I want, and that means less thinking. Okay, I definitely want another hunting grounds. I probably want another festival, and I probably want another merchant guild. So that costs 16, and I can save some tokens. That seems okay.
Or you could spend 2 tokens to get a Pearl Diver, thus getting 2 tokens back.
Okay, that can be done as many times as necessary. Although Really, that decreases the potency of my minstrels, so I probably don't want to do that. In fact, I really think I want to prefer minstrel over other villages that don't give me plus buy. So like minstrel hunting grounds merchant guild, and I could spend tokens to get a minstrel. That seems a little passive. Let's not do that. I want a merchant guild in the hunting grounds. Yeah, the festival's probably best in saving the tokens. Let's just do that.
Why is the festival better to save the tokens?
Oh, yeah, I want another buy. Once I can get like 3 merchant guilds and play the extra buy is pretty nice. That's what I was thinking. I didn't really say the words correctly to convey that thought. Oh, also, I've probably got time for 1 or 2 more games.
This is gonna have to be my last one on the call at least. I gotta
Okay.
eat and then I've got a call in 35 minutes.
Yeah, there are some things I should really walk the dog today, so we'll do that. Deck. This is end of the line, right? Yeah, so we'll top deck the minstrel. Okay, so this turn could have been better, but it could have been much worse. I do believe I want that last hunting grounds, and I want to spend all the buys this turn. So, like, hunting grounds. I want another merchant guild. That cost me 7, 11, 7? 7? Did my video
6,
camera
11.
just run out of batteries? It totally just did. Great, that was a fresh charge. We better put that back on the charger then. I may want that later today. And next time I'll plug it in. Good job, Adam. You're the best. Some Pearl Divers for tokens. Even Copper actually is fine. It's probably better than Pearl Diver. I should overdraw next turn. It should be quite explosive. So yeah, just 11. Sure. But a Minstrel is probably much better than one of the Coppers, so I will spring the 4 tokens. Dear deck, I know you have hunting grounds. Where are they? Lexi. Come up. Lexi. Come on. No, she doesn't want that. Oh well. Oh, hi, hunting grounds. I miss you. Never leave me again, ever. Okay. Okay, now just play all the action cards. What do I do? Can I win?
Yup. Nope.
No.
You have exactly enough to end the game.
Yeah. Let's not lose the game. How many tokens do you have? 3! So Quad Province is probably okay, but I feel like we can do better. Double Province, couple Minstrels, 1,000,000 tokens. Wish I had more hunting grounds. Yeah, some greens and building more seems very clear. Like, double province, 2 minstrels, and then like some coin token profit pearl divers. Yeah, okay, so that means 3 coin token profit pearl divers, so that's 16, 24, 30 total. Man, triple province would be really good for you here.
Would it?
If you can see my hand. Spoiler alert.
Well, I'm playing for that anyway, so obviously if you have a good hand, I'm going to lose. So I definitely want to double province. It's just a question of the other thing I want to get. I think a minstrel. Maybe I need to get pearl divers. Buys are kind of pinched for me, yeah. And try to win next turn. I had 20 here. Triple province should be good enough. I don't think I need this copper. Whoa.
Come on, Bazaar! That's not what I wanted.
Well, you can double province.
Oh, I'll get right on that! I mean, if you kick off, you're gonna kick off. I should just go for full green. It's very unlikely. Wait, hold on. You could have a turn like I have, where double province ties for you.
Yep,
Yeah.
I could.
How many plus buy cards do you have in your deck? 2 merchant guilds? 3 festivals? Huh. It probably makes very little difference, but I'll play around that.
Hey,
Found it.
needed it. Because my hand to start the turn was 5 money and a wandering minstrel. Okay, I can do this.
Poop.
I have 5 buys total on a turn.
Stalled one too many times.
I actually think it was probably correct for you to just double duchy. The biggest reason being, if you have another kickoff turn, you're going to be able to buy everything else that you need. I think. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I figured, like, if you kick off, you're gonna kick off, and you can get all 4 provinces anyway. You know, the province doesn't make much of a difference there.
No, I wasn't actually going to be able to get all 4 provinces unless it was extremely unlikely. I'll put it that way.
What do you mean? If you kick off, you draw your deck, you buy the provinces,
but
right?
I don't have enough draw to draw my deck. I
Really?
can't actually draw my deck.
You
had
sure?
6 hunting grounds. I have 4. I can't actually draw my deck.
4 hunting grounds.
I exactly
Martial
drew my
Guilds,
deck the turn
Superstars.
before, and I bought a province, 2 provinces, and a copper.
So you had, how many coin tokens did you have? You had like
Also pearl divers, but those are neutral, so.
13.
I had 13 tokens. And my deck could
13,
make 20 money
17,
on its own. Well,
21.
21 another copper. So that's 34. I could miss 2 coppers or a silver and still be able to buy 4, which is really unlikely. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether I could have even possibly drawn that much. But at any rate, it would require an almost perfect draw to get there.
Yeah, sure. That was worth playing around.
Well, I just think it's if you're gonna win that game, it's going to be you've had